This is Jerry with Absolute Dry. I'm going to take you inside of a job that we're doing tonight. This is Easter weekend, and I'm going to take you through a house that the water's been flowing for 3 to 4 days. This is our life, and this is our world. So here we are. This is our box trailer. We got a 26-foot box trailer full of equipment that's running right here. Jason, we're going to film we got another trailer over here full of equipment. I'm going to bring you down. I'm going to show you some of the equipment that we use on a regular job. So here we have over 100 fans that we're going to be using tonight. We have some different injection units that we can use to pipe hot air into walls. You'll see here we have multiple E-test units. These are electric thermal exchange units that will heat up the house to speed up the drying process. Some of the other equipment that we use is dehumidifiers to suck the moisture out of the air. We've also got air scrubbers over here. The air scrubbers will pull out, these are HEPA filters, they'll pull out anything in the air, whether it be mold or different things, and just kind of pull some of the contaminants out of the air. These are power boxes we use to plug into both range outlets or dryer outlets in order to get more electricity from the 220 dispersed. Now I'm going to take you in, this is our van. We have an extraction unit in the van that allows us to extract water, as well as we have an extreme extractor, which I'm going to take you inside and use. So let's go ahead, I'm going to take you through and begin to show you what our world looks like. The phone call came in just a few hours ago. The son had showed up at his parents' house and found that water had been leaking. Here's another dehumidifier, some more fans. This is a water claw which allows us to suck water out, but we also use an extreme extractor. So let's go upstairs. This is a hydro sensor. What this allows us to do is just test and see if the water is in the floor and lets us know the extent of the water damage in the room. So I'm going to take you upstairs and show you the source of the water. You're going to see this bathroom is completely wet. They began to have some arcing from the electricity, and as you'll see, it almost caught some toilet paper on fire in the room itself. So here's the source. So when the son came over, he opened up the bathroom door and had no idea that there was 4 feet of water behind it. I'm going to show you where the water began. It began with the toilet line that broke off the toilet and began to spray water. So as it began to spray water all over the room, you can still look at the ceiling. We have water dripping off the ceiling right up above you. Filled up the room, and then when you open the door, the water began to flow out. Then you'll see that the water line actually shot up and hit the ceiling here, began to remove all of the popcorn off the ceiling, soaked the floor. You can see the wall where the water began to run down the wall, and it's peeling the paint off the wall everywhere. So and the water began to flow across the room, not only filling up the master bedroom, but flowing into the spare bedrooms, and then began to flow downstairs as well as through the ceiling. So now as we come downstairs, you're going to see the water is now flowed to the doorway, into the bedrooms, across the kitchen, all the way to the garage door, down the stairs. You'll notice that as it flowed down, it's began to take the popcorn off the ceilings all the way across, completely saturated. You'll see from down here that not only is the floor squishy, but we've now got water stains where the whole entire ceiling is completely saturated. Bedroom, you can see the water has begun to run down the wall and break through the paint. We got the ceiling is completely falling down in one section here. You can see the paint's just falling off the walls. So we've got this all coming down. Floor's soaking wet. Across the family room, all the way through, you can see the ceiling's completely come down in the bathroom down here. It's fallen down, completely saturated in there. The problem is this water source started 3 to 4 days ago. So what started off as a clean water loss now is moved from clean to not clean. So we got category 1, we've moved into category 3, and we're rapidly approaching, category 2, and we're rapidly approaching category 3. I'll take you downstairs. You can see the ceiling once again is coming down all the way through the stairwell. You can see the discoloration, and you can really smell the smell as you come down the stairs, which lets you know we're no longer dealing with a clean water loss. In a home that's older like this, you have building materials, animals, people, different things that are in the carpet and in the building materials themselves that now allow pathogens to begin to grow quickly. As you come down the stairs, you're going to find the entire basement is completely full. Now, keep in mind, I've taken you through this house after 6 hours of water extraction. We started upstairs and working our way down so that we could stop. If we started down here, we'd still have water running from upstairs. So we started up there. We've extracted water all the way down. We've begun to extract. I've stopped the extracting process just long enough to take this video. Let's go ahead and take a look into the unfinished area here. Obviously, completely saturated. As you move across, you're going to find, obviously, the water's still squishy. Pergo floors completely soaking wet. They're beginning to heave. I mean, really beginning to heave. And as you come around, what you're going to see here, this is an extreme extractor. This is the machine we've been using to extract water. The reason is, this allows us to get the maximum amount of water out of the carpet and the pad. In a lot of cases, on a fresh water loss, we can extract the water and save the property with very minimal reconstruction. In this case, though, because the length of time the water's been here, as you can see, if you just films right over here, you're going to see how bad the water is soaked. We're going to have a lot of reconstruction in this particular water loss. So this kind of gives you an eye view into our world and what we deal with on a daily basis when it comes to water loss. Thank you.